All right, so what kind of inspired you to write Courage Under the Fire?
Superficially, what inspired me is that it can be done in society. Like that I can bunker down, I can administer that discipline, and that I can channel that energy, I can focus it, and complete this task. That was the superficial reasoning behind it.
Okay.
And to show other people that if I can do it, it can be done. Right.
Right. Yeah, because to touch on that real quick, when I seen you do that, that like inspired me because I like literally been working on my book of my life story because I went through some very traumatic things as a young child that should no child succeed, but I was putting together a book called Detroit Finest, and when I seen you publish your book, that's what it inspired me to be like, hey, get off your ass and complete this.
Yeah, because a lot of people thought I wrote it in the joint.
Yeah.
And I didn't. It was during the pandemic.
Okay.
While other people, my mama was like, I'm tired of being at home. Like I would never say that.
Yeah.
You never hear me say I'm tired of being at home.
Yeah.
But excuse me, all I wanted to do was come home. So, but no, so while other people was complaining about the quarantine,
okay,
I was in the kitchen, man.
You took advantage of it.
Yeah, I would go to work, get off work, come home, get a couple pages in, get a couple lines sometimes. Sometimes I wouldn't even write them. Sometimes I would sit there in front of the computer and have no thoughts and hope something would come. Sometimes it never did. Other times 4 or 5 pages came. So yeah, I was like, I wanted to show like, man, you can do anything that you want to do. Stop saying you don't have the time. Stop saying it's not the right time, because it's never going to be the right time. Nothing ever is going to align for you to exactly how you want it to align, so you can have this space that's empty to fill with what you want to do.
Right.
It ain't going to happen like that. You got to create that. You got to eke out that time. You got to create that space and sacrifice this, that, sometimes both of them, just to say, I can make this happen.
True.
So, but a little deeper, what inspired me to write it was, again, I was talking to myself. Plus, the movie Courage Under Fire is one of my favorite movies. And that fire, everybody has that fire.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, like, did that inspire you, the Denzel movie?
No, it didn't. It didn't, because Courage Under Fire is pretty much just an idiom that says you got to remain steadfast in your self-belief. You got to have that drive no matter what you're going through.
Okay.
So when you watch the movie, it's the military movie. I've been watching that movie for a long time. My father was in the Army, man. He did 10 years in the Army and Special Forces. So that, like, you know, the idea of valor and courage has always been in my household, even when, you know, before the drugs and stuff came into play.
Okay.
But I use that title because I know everybody is going through something.
Right.
Everybody is always going to be going through something, whether it's a little heavier than what they're going through before, or whatever the case is. So I wrote a song called Courage Under Fire. And I wrote that song 2010, like right after that earthquake happened in Haiti. And it damaged Haiti really bad. And I wrote the song, again, talking to myself as I was locked up.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking for something to help continue to carry me through what I was going through. So I wrote the song, and it was to myself. It inspired other people. So when I wrote the book, it was just to say, hey, whatever it is that you're going through at this moment in time, it's going to pass.
You can make it through.
You can make it through it. And you got to keep sight of whatever it is that you want to do after this is over with.
Okay.
It's like being stuck in traffic when you're on the highway and it's a huge traffic jam that's gridlock.
Yeah, and
you're
it's
like,
hot. Hot as hell.
It's
AC
hot.
don't work.
Yeah, man. It's like, man, this is some bullshit. I can't, man, I ain't gonna make it. But eventually, traffic starts to move incrementally, and then you wind up doing 75 or 90 again. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how life is. It's the ebbs and flows of life, and I recognize that. So even when I'm going through a challenging time or a trying time, I just know it's not gonna last forever. But the person is like, man, this is some bullshit. I can't take it. I'm not going. I mean, and it happens to us all.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm different or better than somebody else in that regard. I just choose to focus on the fact that this ain't gonna last forever.
Right.
You know, whether it's me not having a lot of money, whether it's my car breaking down, whether it's whatever, it's not gonna last forever.
It's temporary.
It's temporary, and it builds character and it adds to the greatest parts of who you are. We gotta understand that. So, but that's what inspired me to write the book. I just wanted to show people it can be done, man. And I'm not the, they pigeonhole us in the hood, man.
Yeah.
And for some reason, ignorance has become synonymous with the streets. And I promise you, it's not. Like, I knew some of the most savvy people I grew up admiring had never had no formal education, but had all of the same information that they give you in school.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because you can learn on your own.
Yeah.
You don't even need a
Man, you don't
school.
need a teacher in front of the class looking in the book telling you what's. Because all school is this. We give you the information in this room.
Yeah.
And then we ask you if you remember it in this room.
Yeah,
which
pretty
is
much.
text.
You pretty much paying for somebody to read you the same thing you can read. So
it's an episode of The Simpsons, man, years ago when they took all of the answer keys from the teachers. They don't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit. Like I cut out the middleman. I got the book now. You know what I'm saying? So, but I wanted to show people, man, whatever you want to do, it can be done, man. You know, you just gotta be in the know of the fact that sacrifice and discipline works hand in hand.
Okay.
You know, you can't achieve nothing without that.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't care what it is.
So how did you feel after it was published?
Accomplished.
Accomplished.
I was like, this motherfucker done.
I know when you got that first book in your hand.
Yeah.
The sense of that feeling, like.
Just seeing me on that cover, man, I was like, damn, I did this, man. Like, okay.
Yeah, you swagged out too, like the outfit, man.
Yeah.
You was swagged out,
Express.
man.
I love Express, man. And it was something my mama could be proud of, because she don't really listen to my music. She do some of the songs, but not a whole lot. She loved that though, man. Okay. And I smiled on that cover because, again, man, you know, cats from the hood, some of them think smiling ain't cool.
Yeah.
You know, and I done had some of my best laughs in the ghetto, in the joint. So I had to say, hey, look, man, we gonna smile this one out, man. We gonna, if you think you too cool to smile, then damn it. I did too at one point, and now look. So, yeah, but
okay.
Yeah.
So was it hard for you writing about your past, like having to put that down for other people to read it and see it?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't because I've been doing it in the music.
Okay.
The difference was, it wasn't melodic. So I couldn't. It wasn't melodic, and there was a lot more details that had to be incorporated. Because the song was only about 2.5 to 3.5 minutes.
Okay.
So I had to go descriptive. I had to be like, oh shit, I gotta really, really, really get detailed with this. I had to convey this idea with words. And I ran into some roadblocks. I don't believe in writer's block. I thought I had it one time, then I wrote a song about having writer's block. So I was like, oh yeah, that ain't no real thing for me.
Okay.
I don't have writer's block. But no, it wasn't hard though. It wasn't hard. Because I guess I had kind of been prepping myself mentally.
Okay.
You know, to kind of do it like that with the music.
Okay.
Yeah. Finally free.